changed so much. Things have escalated to the point that what I wrote 2 weeks ago doesn't fit into where we are today. Now, trying to figure out, when did I start activism? When? It's a question I get asked all the time. When did you first become an activist? I'm like, oh, was it the first time I went to a protest? Was it the first time I had a political conversation? Was it the first time I gave money to somebody that needed help? Was it the first time I picked up a book that changed my mindset? When was it? Did it come from my home? Did it come from my parents? Did it come from my friends? Did it come from the media? Where did it come from? And the problem with labeling people as activists is you create this othering of activists. You create this almost like caricature of what an activist should be. So what's constituted as an activist has changed, but the labeling has not changed. And what happens is, when we label certain people to be activists, we excuse ourselves from doing the work. It's as simple as that. When you look at an activist, oh, they're so brave, they blocked the road. Oh, they're so brave, they're putting their faces on social media. Oh, they're so brave, they questioned an MP, or anything like that. But I can't do that. I couldn't possibly do that. I'm shy. Oh, I'm not as brave. I'm a mum. Oh, I've got a business. I've got this. So it's dangerous. It's actually a dangerous thing to do. And then what you do is you put the pressure on the few. You put the pressure on the people who put their faces out there, which is why we end up in situations where you see Dr. Rame, a NHS doctor, being persecuted. That's why today I was reading about Osama, the KCL student who has now been suspended and is going to be forced by our government to go back to Egypt, forgetting the fact that Osama, his father and his brothers, escaped Egypt because they were tortured and imprisoned by Sisi. We forget that people like myself, or people like Tom over here, Brother Khalid, we're facing a plea hearing tomorrow. Even the two gentlemen sitting next to me that you've heard speak before you put their faces online, and I have seen what they've received for that. Just talking about lawyers as well, and we're talking about Farhad Anansi. He's in court today fighting the judicial system to say, I don't have to give you my PIN and you cannot lay me with terrorism charges. So that's the danger that we're facing, is that when we let people like Riverway to the Sea, NHS doctors, teachers, social media, faces, even down to normal everyday journalists, our faces are out there and we're getting targeted. And people will sit at home and say, aren't they brave, those activists? Aren't they brave? Oh, look how many police officers it took to arrest them. Look how many times they've been arrested. Look at people like the Filton 24 and the Bryce Norton 5. It's so easy for us to look at those. They, oh, wow, heroes. I'm not a hero though.